guys. Glad it's a best of 3 because for Team Heretics, you know, we talk about their progression throughout the year, and this feels like a comp that's nice, steady to start with. But does feel like, again, though, just bop Sheo away. Time has been granted, but Razork now has to face with the Nocturne in the face. What I mean by that is the fact it's going to spy battle, and Sheo just wins it. Now Mikyx thinking, okay, can I do that again? But Sheo now level 6 can turn this into paranoia. Kamiloo also with the Weaver's Wall with Mikyx.
He's getting invaded on in his jungle too.
It's round 2 because Razork does not have Cyclone available. Sheo leveraging that ult advantage, and as Mikyx steps his way in, Stend looks for a re-engages the crash down, tethered up with a fear. Mikyx, good disengage, but trample. Now the ulti. Sheo has turned off the lights, flash in for the Knights, and he can't get the autos off, so Mikyx's going to escape, but his summoners are now all down. Razork has to watch there while he's as well, and Sheo is now putting on a bit of a display.
Yeah, Mikyx thought he could try and bait there, having the ghost, but wasn't really able to set anything up, but now we get one more.
Let's look at top lane. The 1v1 begins. Oscarinin in trouble. The equalizer down. It's good spacing here, but Carlsen has to walk over the hot flames, but he misses the Topo strike right into the thigh. Gets crisped up. You hate to see it, but first blood over to Oscarinin off the back of a mistake. Now is there another? Mikyx going to be slowed down as Flakked goes into melee range. Gets one in for himself. He's got his ulti. No, he does not. He's only level 5, so he can't do anything but stand there and get pummeled as Poby helps get 2 more kills over to Fnatic. A 3-for-1 start. Poby shoved away, stunned in place, but the damage isn't there. Fnatic still revisiting Spring because I'd almost constantly say, oh, there's a lead on upset. Look how good it looks. Now Mikyx sending up another one. Kamiloo has just been delivered. Ham, cheese, and tomato, put it together. You got a sandwich for upset. 3 kills going to have to be hand delivered to him as well. Setting up the second skin, all he needs to do is get the auto down. Kamiloo's bought some time, but upset will pay with the crime. 3 kills on Kaisa, 400 gold lead, and Fnatic. And building up a brilliant bridge for Fnatic to play through. You talked about how important this Orianna is, maybe sooner rather than later, as Equalizer going to go down. Fnatic looking for a play top. Sheo with the counter, the paranoia, beautiful. Carlsen gets his just dessert. Finally, Oscarinin's in the dirt.
Great spell shield from Sheo there as well. Ends up denying the Cyclone knock-up already there, and it looks like Fnatic are going to try and back away. Mikyx just went for the reset. Just used the teleport a few minutes ago, so didn't have that for the unskilled spellbook, so we'll just try and back away. But I think at this stage, Fnatic like to clear the wave, because now he gets to walk up towards this objective, and it'll more than likely be Oscarinin who has to invest in TP, but the engage.
It's a good one though. Sheo matches it with a flash as well, and a quick flee, but where are you going to go? Poby stuck too, and Kamiloo, bit of revenge.
Fnatic have hit a lot of big power spikes here, whereas you're only really looking at Yunara for Flakked on the opposite side.
The engage started off by Stend, though, an early team fight set up, double seismic shove, equalizer in the back line. Messy start, but Mikyx goes in, gets 2-man pulverize. It's upset reposition. Sheo with the ulti, but who's he going to hit? He goes for the cow. Okay, that's Bio. For now, we look on the right side of the fight as Razork gets on out, and a Weaver's Wall comes in, better late than never, as Fnatic are a man down. Their engage is down, and Team Heretics are looking down at the 3rd dragon of the game.
Poby didn't pull the trigger on the ultimate though, so Fnatic still trying to play off of this, see if they can make that big shockwave hit.
But Flakked can't transcend anymore. That's an advantage. Seismic shove misses. Look at the Herald. An engage from the right side of our screen. Razork is looking for a target. On the Kamiloo. The engage train gets a flash. And Kamiloo will run for his life. Razork worth a shot there as the summoner down. But he's got double smite, but it's on a ward. Fnatic need to move.
Exactly. Upset was on the bottom side. I don't know if this is like if he was spotted or it's just Heretics reading the fact that Oscarinin went aggressive, so something was up. Now TP coming up towards his top side.
The seismic shove on a clone to start us off. Look at the left side of the fight at 3k. Atacon going down, zoned out well, and the smite will come through. It's actually auto to death with the shockwave from Poby. Hits a 2-man. Exhaust while Flakked run through his life, while the right side of the fight is Carlsen taking on the world, but the world won. Flash over the wall. Stend escapes. Kamiloo slow, but he's out too. Team Heretics, Atacon versus 1 for 2. Dagda. Baron yet.
They just need to start it. They try and base Heretics in, but Carlsen happy to face check this. Oscarinin has to give space.
Paranoia's up. They can run in. Razork at half HP. Mikyx taking damage as well at 1100. Carlsen, the front line that can walk in. No fear in his eyes as the Weaver's Wall zones out half of them. Razork with an ulti, but it's suboptimal. He gets blown up as upset into the back line, but Paranoia strikes then with a Magnet Storm. He'll be crying tonight. A double over to Flakked as Carlsen takes the rest. And Team Heretics, this game, they know what's best.
Even Heretics! Our Baron is on the side of Heretics. You see there, as they all try to escape, the Weaver's Wall comes through, and Baron pulls Razork back into the middle of the pit, which means he desperately has to try and engage to just save and
They've got Soul Point, or rather Soul, coming up in 3 minutes 30 to boot.
And I don't... Hang on. Sheo going to find Razork as he comes through here.
He's just going to walk at him 2 levels the difference. A Fear about to find his mark as well. Not into the clone, but the real thing. And Paranoia again strikes him. Cyclone, but Poby can't get the finishing damage onto Flakked. Crashdown stops him in his way, and Poby needs retribution here. Fnatic needs something, and on the Stend they'll find exactly that. Poby gets his first kill of the LEC, but for Fnatic it only stops the play that's hurting them so much. Upset cleanses away, as Sheo's also nearby, but it stops there.
Kamiloo pushing in on one wave. Sheo, as you can see, just sitting in between both of these waves, means that he can ult to wherever he needs to go.
Paranoia might just beat a zone off, but a Weaver's Wall shows you that Team Heretics are serious. But an engage from Mikyx with a 3-man shockwave sets Razork to find them all. Upset on a shutdown on a Flakked. That dive was huge. Carlsen ulti's out, but he's free food. A game ain't over till the Nexus falls, and Kamiloo might see that as he flashes over the wall, but Poby there to match, sidesteps the seismic shove, and with movement speed coming from distance, all it takes is one more ball, and Kamiloo will drop another shutdown over to the goat.
Fnatic finally find the combo that they've been looking for. Which means it's without contest from Heretics. It'd be suicidal to try and go in here and stand about to learn this.
Out. Mikyx takes the blast going over with him, he'll flash, but that'll be a waste as Razork follows him over. Dragon for free as well. Team Heretics have just thrown this out the window.
Everyone in Heretics grouped up, and it makes it significantly easier for you to try and have this big wombo, but the second you start kind of ceding control, it makes it a little bit more difficult.
Carlsen starts this off though. He rams in as Weaver's Wall is out again. Fnatic on the wrong side of it. They're split away, but Poby has the range over the wall. Sheo's already pulled the Paranoia out as a bit of damage onto Team Heretics jungle. Razork has flashed in. Shockwave finds none of them though, but it's still going to be mitigated by the fact that Upset has a death wish. He wants Team Heretics' death rather on a silver platter. Kamiloo Stend, the last remnant get in to get the job done.
It took a little bit of time, but Fnatic managed to make the play work. The dash from Flakked only keeps him momentarily safe from the shockwave as Mikyx wants to keep it up.
His flash won't matter in the end, but Adil still sends a ball right in for delivery. This will be the end. A game that Team Heretics had in the palm of their hands that Fnatic had to execute the clenched back, and Stend, his Magna Storm will be in vain. An ace, a 9-1-4 Kaisa, a debut for Poby, but man, I'd be lying if I didn't say that Upset carried the hell out of those fights with Mikyx.
Incredible comeback from Fnatic. Heretics just getting a bit greedy at times, overextending, getting caught out, thinking they could make picks happen that weren't there, and somehow Fnatic punish them and bring it back from the brink.
Of course, it's not fair. I mean, Poby, his ball delivery was